guys telling me it's kind of late again. It's like 8 o'clock right now, 8 p.m. Um, and I just had to do a video. I told you guys yesterday. This is one of my side hustles, so I need to go hard. There's no excuses. But I'll be real, yeah. I don't actually see this as a side hustle. Like, genuinely, I feel like this is low key kind of fun, because in general, I kind of talk to myself, through life. Like, if that sounds weird or not. So, like, this kind of seemed natural to me. But anyways, I want to talk about being alone. And I feel like, being alone is just it's seen as, how should I say it? Obviously, no one really wants to be alone. I guess that's the best way to say that it's seen. No one wants to be alone. No one wants to be lonely. And I talked about loneliness in my other video, but I wanted to kind of go into it in a different type of aspect. Being alone is the key to solve a lot of problems, a lot of your problems, depending on what they are. It's not going to solve everyone's problems. Some people's problems really, really going out and communicating and, talking to people. But this is more for the audience that can kind of relate with me and has, it's quite sociable. I'm not a very extroverted person, and I'm not introverted, but I know how to talk to people. I can make friends, So that's the type of people I'm really targeting with this video. So what I mean with being alone is, a lot of people go through struggles and they don't really realize their struggles. Little story time. When I was how old was I? Probably around like 7, 6, 7, 8. I used to pick on this kid because obviously back then I just thought, oh, I didn't like him, whatever. I'll pick on him, me and my friends. But as I've gotten older, obviously I know now why I did that. And it was really just from a place of insecurity, I was kind of a chubby kid. The kid was a bit fatter than me. So it was kind of like redirecting my insecurities to him, So, those things, I couldn't find out why or the reason for those things if I didn't really connect with myself on a deeper level. That's why I feel like being alone is the key to a lot of your problems, because you're probably facing a lot of problems in your life, and you think just by jumping to another friend group or jumping to another person or like in indulging yourself with other people and activities, you can just run away from your problems. But truth to be told, I've actually seen that just delays the process. In the moment, for right now, you might, redirect your focus and not really think about it. But in the long run, you're just going to suffer more because you're putting it off for a later time, which is something that I did. I'm not going to lie, and I suffered the consequences for that. I put it off on a later time, and it hit me when, it was supposed to hit me. And it was all through being alone that I really got to realize that it really did hit me, and I was just putting it off. Being alone really opened my eyes to a lot of things, a lot of, things that I didn't see before. But obviously, too much of anything isn't good for you. So I'm not obviously saying, oh, you should be alone, whatever, for better long. But, go for a walk, like, every week, at least minimum twice, maybe once even, like, the little bits count. The little things do matter. Genuinely, I believe that the little things matter so much. So even if it's once a week, twice a week, once a month even, just to reflect on yourself, reflect on your life, reflect on your connections, your bonds with other people. If you're doing the right thing, if you're heading the way you want to head, if you realize that you have any inner conflicts, you know, that's all done through when you're alone. Obviously, you can seek therapy and whatever. That's also a fix. But I feel like no one knows you better than yourself, really and truly. And you probably know a lot of the problems that you have, but you just don't want to wake up to it. So, yeah, man. Being alone can really help you. You guys stay safe. That's it for today, man.